Let's do a movable paper figure tutorial today. The previous tutorial is indeed a bit old. Update was a new one. I made this about a year and a half ago. Now, it's pretty rough in a lot of places. The connectivity was rudimentary. Anyway, I won't do it now. Dang. This is a paper puppet as a tutorial demonstration. It seems a little ugly. The workmanship can be seen to be more delicate. The first one uses a small magnet. The surface is covered with a cold surface film. I can guarantee it's really easy to do. It is roughly divided into two parts, painting and splicing. If I don't learn it this way, I will really be sad. The painting part will help the novice to organize an idea. If you want to see the splicing, you can directly pull it to 4 o'clock to start. If only everyone could hand in their homework after reading it. Without further ado, get to work. The first is a drawing stage. Lee 2 is a cube version drawn by my sister who taught elementary school before. Like the cube version, the head-to-body ratio is generally 1:1, which is enough. Beginners generally recommend looking at the full body effect first. Paint on paper by removing them one by one. When other parts are drawn, the interval should be large. Generally, the painting head can be framed first, mainly for the convenience of cutting. Basically, the parts you want to move can come out separately. My hug pen belongs to Star, a set of more than 10 yuan, to save money. If you don't want to hug the line and color it, just do it with a pencil. Of course, it is possible. It just looks a little better when it's all done. Usually 10 strokes and 6 strokes. Visual effects will be much better, because more holistic. As a front skull, the eye sockets are to be plucked out, so I would accentuate the orbital marks with orange-colored lead. It's easier to cut after tracing. Then comes a repeated stroke process. There's not much to tell. Fast forward complete. So I probably got something like this and tried to. Just say hum. Then we cut his head off. This step is mainly to open the eye sockets. A 30-degree utility knife is generally recommended. I forgot this one is 60 degrees. When you cut the eye socket, you cut it as you turn it. Anyway, be patient and take your time. After all, if the paper is thicker, it is not easy to cut. This time it was watercolor paper. Relatively speaking, there is no thicker white cardboard, which is easy to use. But it can be used if it is not a big problem. Start at the speed of 1 yuan in 5 parts. It's still so slow, I can't help it. Anyway, just slowly then. Basically, it's almost smooth and you can do it. Then use the same method. So does the other one. It might be a little creepy. The back is ready to color. There's nothing to say about the coloring stage. Normal, light, and dark. For water material, watercolor is recommended. The marker feels average. Let's use a capacity film at this step. This time it's a bright film. Very bright. The A5 size you bought is enough. Cut it to the right size. Be careful not to have bubbles when kicking. As a professional mobile phone film person, all I can say is that I'm very good at this. You can't see it when it flips over. Pay attention to leveling when pasting. Press one end first. One end flatten the sticker. Make sure there are no bubbles in the closing sticker. I'm used to pressing and smoothing with my hands. Basically, it's okay if there is no time to be obedient. Don't forget to cut the orbital hole a second time after posting. Each part is also cut with film. Finally, we got the subdivision scene. The next step is to make the eyes. The eyelids are ready to connect. The eyepiece is usually attached to the back of the skull. Just follow the picture. Get one. Layers for eyes and back hair. Also colored and cut. Next, add a flap to the body part. It's the same, trace it down and then cut it. About the same size. Now start making the eyelid part. Probably a long piece of paper. The top string is blacked out. If you are personally interested, you can add eyelashes yourself. Remember the skin color. Make sure our eyelid patches are wide enough. Then cut it to the right size. If you feel unsure, So just stroke a little bit and do the calculations in your head. Start making eyelid holes in the back. Don't open the top of your eyes, leave a little gap. Just reserve the middle position. If the location is big enough, you can also be like me. Cut out a rectangular hole. Easier to stretch eyelids. It looks like a dumb octopus. Now the eyelids can come in and out freely. Then we have to do the splicing of the lens. This time use double-sided tape connection method. The simplest way. No one seems to have used this method before except me. I also called him a slacker. Even if the tutorial has been sent out, there is basically no feedback. Well, watch it again this time. Choose a double-sided tape. Tear out a section and fold it in half. You're going to cut it in half with scissors. A simple connection is about to be conjured. Tear off this half-folded double-sided tape. Get a half-folded double-sided tape. And then here's a folded double-sided tape. You can paste it on only one leg. Next, stick the legs to the body. Basically, you can move. This is an approach that does not consider linkage. Suitable for beginners. Add both legs like this. To the wall, of course, using the threading method. The original method is okay. But this time, I said that all primary school students must be able to come. If you say no, I will really be sad. Consider reinforcement. You can use single-sided tape. Seal. Also use this sharp angle miter. It is okay to achieve the purpose of isolating the air. And then I'm going to start using magnets. Magnet usage is also really simple. The cheapest way to bury a treasure. Strong magnets with a thickness of 1 mm. The minimum size selection of 5 mm is enough. After all, we are making paper people. It doesn't need a big magnet. Easier to use, one section of double-sided rubber wire is directly glued. I didn't record embarrassment with that piece. Just don't think too much. I say simple is true. And then anencephalin. To be honest, I don't usually cut this much at once. After all, sticky hands are annoying, prone to high blood pressure. However, double-sided tape is not annoying in the glue category. It's human, just tear it open and stick it up. It's more viscous than magnetic. You don't have to worry about the positive and negative electrodes even if it is sticky. After comparing the good position, you can install it. When drawing, the magnet can be used without tearing the glue first. The position is suitable, tear off the glue and stick it. And you've got these little hands that are moving around. You get little hands that move around. Then prepare the second half of the flap. Generally, the body is completed and then the head is done. Choose a piece of double-sided tape to wrap a piece of paper. Mainly for get a thick adhesive layer. Stack 2 layers because of the thickness of the magnet. Adjust the appropriate size and paste it. Place a thick body piece after almost replenishing. Like double-sided friends. In fact, you can also color it here. Just adjust it to the right size. Now we have a whole body. Can start assembling the head. And 2 braids on the head. It works with the legs. Make a fixed. That's about it. The family has been working for so long and is finally almost done. I'm so touched. I don't know if you dare to move. By the way, double-sided tape is also used for the body. This manual tutorial is MVP for the audience. In the double-sided tape, fold the cotton sticker in half and connect the single-sided tape. Make sure it is stable and does not expose the organ part. Okay, then we start to assemble eyelid tablets. It is best to put the eyelids in first to determine the position. The position of the eyelid flap. We fix it to the anterior skull. That's just below the eye socket. Again, a double-sided sticky piece of paper. Wrap like this. Prop later. The superimposed cutting section is about twice. Get a 3-layer thick sheet. This is mainly due to the thickness of the body layer. Check if the location fits. If you hit it, cut it again. Align the sticker later. That's basically it. Same thing on the other side. And then that's what to think about. Suitable for pasting. Anywhere there is a gap, you can do it. Just go directly. Like reinforcing the air between your eyes. But don't touch the braids. A sticker on the empty part. Brain nourishing sticker. Wait until all pasting is completed. That's the crucial last step. Alignment cannot be crooked. If it's crooked, it's over. If it is crooked, redo it. If it is crooked, take it apart. If it is crooked, it will dry in vain. Be careful, be careful. Woohoo! I'm not crooked. I'm done. I'm so touched. Sprinkle flowers. Someone's going to ask me, how are the eyelids hidden? It's actually quite simple. Take something sharp, but not exactly sharp. For example, I use a back of a scissors knife. Slide down twice and climb up and down. Then you fold it down in the dark. Basically done. If it is too long, you can cut it off. That's almost okay, KKK. How did it go? See here, do you understand how to do it? So this one is done. You are free to draw and make. You can also choose to learn from me and only do this one. It doesn't matter if you fish alone.